Yes, sir.
Sweating hard.
Who you sweating?
I really.
You sweating, brother? Is that what's happening today? What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? I took Twitter off, man, because there wasn't nobody watching on Twitter. So you know what I mean.
All right.
I can still go live on.
But man, I was sweating.
What's that?
Now.
Huh?
Now I'm lagging.
You wasn't lagging. Yo, mic just went out. What's up,
now?
yo? Oh, you're lagging now on your phone and your cellular device. What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to Cut The Malarkey, man. It's D2L217, Poppy Lopiano, right there on the left. Right there on the right of the screen, Mr. Casper, the friendly black guy. Man, I hope y'all had a wonderful day. A nice day going into this week's end. You know what I'm saying? It's Thursday night. You already know it's Thursday night because you right here with your usual crew. I feel like I'm too close to the mic. Back up, bruh. Back up from it, man. Shit. Oh, somebody mentioned me in the story. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah. Man, we ain't gonna waste your time. We gonna get right into this thing, you know what I'm saying? So, bruh.
My background and whatnot and everything. Want to start banging. Let me get closer to the Wi-Fi.
Go on over there to that Wi-Fi. See what they got over yonder. What they carrying on with over yonder.
Over yonder.
What they got going on over there. Man, so on the rundown, we got a little bit to talk about. We touching back on, I don't know if y'all seen in sports news, the John Morant situation with the gun in the nightclub in Denver. So recently, I mean, Denver was investigating it, obviously, but the case came to a close. They didn't find any evidence of, I guess, foul play, I guess is what you would call it, of the gun being in the nightclub and stuff. So they closed the case in Denver. He's still suspended for like another 4 games. So he still isn't back. And I believe the NBA is still investigating. But man, like, is it too much? Are they doing too much with the suspension? Like
they doing a lot, a hefty. Now 2-3 games, okay. Indefinitely? Come on, bro.
I don't know. Like, they got him sitting out. They had him sit out the first 2. Now they're saying like another 4. So total 6 is what it's at right now. But, bruh.
They see Memphis trying to come up, and they like, nah.
Yeah, shut it down. They're too successful. There's too much going on. They have too much camaraderie. Too much.
Those.
They like each other too much over there. Gotta break that up.
Those N-words won't be getting in over here.
Yeah, darkies. Bruh.
Those niggas won't be getting a championship.
You won't be getting a championship. Having parades down Bill Street. Not on my watch, buddy. Not on my fucking watch, man.
Guys think you're going to Black Haven? No, sir, Bob. You won't be going to Elvis Presley today.
You won't be doing any of that.
What's the name of the trophy?
No, I was about to say Lombardi, but that's NFL.
Okay.
What is the name of it? I guess it's just the trophy, the NBA trophy, the finals trophy. Nigga, I don't know. I have no idea, bro.
NBA, what is y'all trophy's name? Because we don't know. Notre Dame Bar. Because everybody.
Bro, what if they don't even have a trophy name? Like, if you were to name the trophy, what would you name it? Like, we're gonna call this the Bill Russell Trophy.
The Michael Jordan.
This is the Golden Jordan Award. This is what this is.
You can't touch this shit unless you win 6 of them.
You're too close. You're too close. Get your hands off of it. Get your hands off.
Bro.
Y'all.
I talked about something live on camera.
You see yourself live on camera?
I said I just thought about something live on camera.
What?
What if we get a shirt? What if we get a shirt like this that say "Cut the Malarkey"?
I don't understand. What are you getting at? Is it two-tone? Is that what you're saying? It's two-tone?
iPad, I am trying to show something here, but it says King. You know what I'm saying? And it's two-tone. Now you can go back down to my face. Pause. But yeah. And it said, if anybody knows where make these kind of shirts, hit me up, Poppy Lokiano, everywhere.
Sometimes I get close to the mic and I talk like this. Bro, so I had the rundown like already brought up and everything, and Dum Dum closed it. I closed it. Yeah. Oh, come on, bro. Thugnificent. I just read that. He called him Thugnificent. Bro, listen.
It's over.
Listen. We just gonna assume that weapon belonged to Ja's people. Because he picked it up like it was dog doo-doo with 2 fingers. He picked it up like this.
He did?
He didn't point it at nobody. He's like,
nigga, what?
dog doo-doo. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, no, come on, bro. Thugnificent. That's harsh, bro. That's harsh, bro.
Like,
what up, Ash?
They wasn't on the team playing.
Oh, they said it's the Larry O'Brien. Okay.
Larry O'Brien?
Yeah. So,
who the fuck is Larry O'Brien?
is this, bro? Are you in the chat on Facebook? Is this Mon? Bro, is this Mon? Yes, it is. Talking about Black Haven Mon 26 is the star. Shut up. Get your butt on camera. That's what you do. Bro.
If you star, you would be here. Ugly man.
Man with the buy noodles. Yeah, bro. So, I don't know. I agree with you. I think they kind of doing a little too much. They know if they finna suspend this man for the rest of the year or whatever, if you gonna do that, get it over with so we can go ahead and figure out what it is that we gonna do with the team, bro. Cause it's, hey, I know that guy right there.
Hey.
I know that guy right there.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello, fellas.
Sounds like you're on the toilet. Yeah, bro. Bro, so, like, they doing too much, Black Haven? Are they doing too much? Or are they doing just the right amount?
You're talking about as far as John Morant?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like as the league, the league always want to make an example out of people. So they want to make it like no player is bigger than the league. I feel that they want to protect the image of the NBA. That's why you don't really hear the NBA saying a lot other than they're going to investigate it. It really put it behind when Colorado said that, ain't no really going on, but, the Grizzlies had to do their part. I really feel like these couple of games are just so, I don't think it's going to get pushed back, but I think they just really gave them games so people can kind of forget about it and try to get off his case a little bit. Because, we talked about when athletes scrub their Instagrams and Twitters and all that good stuff, people notice. People notice.
Kind of like the incident with what was that guy? He was projected to be like #1 pick. Dude, like he went to Memphis, and he ended up leaving Memphis. He had this disagreement with Penny Hardaway.
Jamani, I know who you're talking about. I can't. As soon as you said his name, left me. With Imani.
Imani Bates.
Yeah, Imani Bates.
Yeah. This dude was like projected to be freaking huge, bro. And then he had that disagreement with Penny, and he ended up going to a smaller school, a smaller division, and dominates over there. But remember, like right before the season started, he got in trouble with multiple weapons.
Yeah.
Multiple. And then they cleared it or whatever like that. They was like, nothing happened. They investigated it. And they had to reinstate him. They had to get the board to reinstate him to even play. So, yeah, man, it was, so I guess, yeah. Because I remember he took all his social media and stuff down.
Yeah, because we talked about it. And this is not facts. This is just my opinion. I told D. Terrell yesterday that I felt like the Grizzlies wanted to hop ahead, try to be ahead of everybody, so it wouldn't fall into the hands of the NBA Players Association or the NBA itself or the media, with brands like Nike, Powerade, and everything else that he was it Xfinity? It wasn't Xfinity when he was in the green. Hulu. Being sponsored
Nike,
by
Powerade, Hulu. That was some other stuff he had as well.
Yeah, but you see that all of them bagged him up. They said that we're happy he getting help because let's be honest, it's all a numbers game. It's all numbers, money, moolah, cash, booger sugar. So it's all
what
about
does
that.
booger sugar have to do with this, bro? What does
Booger
that
sugar
have
money.
to do with anything?
I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Hey,
Bro,
I
this
don't know.
That's you right there. Look, listen. If this is, like, I agree with you on the numbers thing, because he's top, I believe it's top 5 in the league in jersey sales. He has single-handedly, well, I wouldn't say single-handedly, because the team itself is actually very good without him. But he is part of the reason for the boost in sales, ticket sales, to see the Grizzlies, whether they at home or on the road. Because a lot of people would, like, when they would face the Grizzlies, teams would face the Grizzlies, people wouldn't go to the games, whether they was on the road or at home.
I know we're talking about Ja Morant, but this kind of leads into that. Do you think, because like Ja is one of those people that he doesn't load manage, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
He doesn't load manage. How do you feel about superstars load managing on the road?
Bullshit. It's bullshit. Listen. And you could be like, man, you're not an athlete. You don't understand. At one point, you know what I mean? We played sports, all of us. But it's like, look, listen. Look here. Listen. No, bro, for real though. Like, I think that's bullshit because people pay tickets. They expect, unless you hurt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I expect to see. You know what I mean? I want to see LeBron James play. You know what I mean? Like, like when Kobe would come to Memphis, a lot of times he wouldn't play.
Yeah.
He would load manage in Memphis.
And Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose has never played a game. I mean, I could look back and fact check it, but I'm pretty sure I've never seen that man suit up and play a game in Memphis since he left college.
Cause niggas know that he wasn't doing his work. Somebody was getting paid to do his work at the UAM.
He's, man, so like,
But
I think it's bullshit. Like, unless you hurt, like, okay, look, I understand you might know your body a little bit different. You be like, okay, yeah, my body's like under a lot of stress. I don't want to do too much. But look, just how Giannis did in the All-Star game. That boy went out there, won the tip, made one shot, and immediately fouled.
And I feel like that was perfect. I feel like that was perfect.
They got to see you on the floor.
We knew he was injured.
Yeah.
And they let you get there. I don't care. I got a chance to see Giannis.
Yep.
And like Jalen Rose said, if you have to miss games due to load management, make sure they are your home games. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
If you gonna miss game, miss the home game. Don't miss the road game with people. The fans in another city and state pay their
Saved up
hard-earned
money to go pay CU to pay the
Hold on.
CU.
Oh, wait though. If I play for the LA Lakers, you want me to miss a game in LA, but you want me to play a game in Atlanta.
Because
That's
they
what
can
you're
see
saying.
you all the time. Yeah, because your home fans
They can see you
all the
anytime.
time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You've officially been
Now,
chopped.
he didn't lag. His mic just kind of went out.
Yeah, he ain't lagging. That mic just don't like you right now.
Bro, stop playing with me, iPad.
Bro, I thought you finna say playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
You got what?
You hear me now?
This nigga here, bro.
but
All right.
Papa,
was-
my bad, go ahead.
If I play for my whatever team I'm playing for, why would I take a game off at home?
Like,
It's because
I
go ahead,
get what
go
he's
ahead.
saying with the. I get what he's saying with the take it off at home because they get to see you whenever you not load managing. You know what I mean? Like Kawhi still don't play back to backs, bro, and he got injured what 2-3 years ago. He still don't play back to backs. Well, I don't think he played at all last year, but he don't play back to backs.
I feel like you cheating the fans. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Because
like it is
like
too. I feel like
you ain't cheating your city. Like for example, I use the Lakers like you said, and I use Memphis. There's a lot of Kobe Bryant fans in Memphis.
Kobe Bryant.
Really?
Hey.
A lot of Kobe Bryant fans in Memphis. People in Memphis, some do not have, many didn't have the means to go see Kobe at home. They didn't have the means for that.
Go to LA, yeah.
So let's say a man makes $11 an hour. He saves 2 checks to go sit on the floor to see his favorite player he's been watching since 1996 since he got drafted. Well, 98 since he got drafted. And you go and Kobe ain't even in the building. He ain't sitting on the bench or shit. You just say, all your money to go see Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant ain't even there.
But then look at this though. If I'm Kobe Bryant and I'm playing against Memphis, in Memphis, I know this game is not gonna be on TV. I know this game is not finna get that much
That's a good
publicity.
point. That's a good point.
Why the fuck would I want to go play that?
Because your fans, man. Your fans mean that. Fuck that
True,
TV
that
time.
is 100% for the fans.
Fuck your TV time.
But I
Fuck
also,
that.
I also feel what you coming from. I feel where you're coming from
Yeah,
because
I feel
back then, players weren't playing in Memphis because Memphis wasn't getting TV time. They weren't on TNT.
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me throw this out here. Memphis just scored 48 points in a quarter. I just want to throw that out.
I was gonna watch the replay of the game after this.
No,
I
just wanted to let people know. So
that's cool.
he
They
said
dropped
something about
they
Memphis.
dropped 50 or 51 in a quarter against who? Was that the Clippers? I think it was the Clippers. They dropped 50 or so against the Clippers in the third quarter, and they lost that game. So yeah, this man here. So back to what we were saying with the load management, like,
Fuck them fans.
bruh. Not fuck the fans. Like niggas like me, man, I fly to Memphis to watch the Grizzlies play in Memphis because the atmosphere different. So that's money. You spending money. I don't want to get there and be like, yeah, I just got here and they supposed to be facing the Bucks. Giannis ain't playing.
Yeah, Giannis, Middleton,
Yeah.
Drew Holiday.
No, I want to see the competition. That's what I'm here for.
Guess what,
Like,
niggas?
don't get me wrong.
You want to
He said, guess
You know
what,
they-
niggas?
go to a home game. Fuck them fans.
This man's stupid.
Like, I'm be honest, when we went to the playoff game, I wanted to see Ant. Yeah, I wanted to see Ant. I wanted to see Ant. Wanted to see
He
Pat
played.
Bell.
He played.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Nigga.
Damn. Damn.
He did. They
God
all
damn.
played. They all played, and that, bruh. To this day, that was the most memorable NBA game I've ever been to in my entire
When
life.
he murdered that man, he jumped and murdered that young
My
man.
entire life. That
Bruh.
atmosphere was insane.
You know what else is insane?
D's.
If you zoom in on your face, I'm
Can you hear me now?
bruh, shut up.
I know we got all off subject, but
We
back to
did.
Ja.
So yeah, if we go back to this, superstars, consider this like you said, it's bruh.
All right, I use this as an example.
No, I feel
As
say
an example.
superstars like, so you saying, okay, it's a money thing. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, he's like top 5 jersey
Yeah.
sales. He's one of the reasons the Grizzlies ticket sales have skyrocketed. People are subscribing to NBA League Pass, even though League Pass is much cheaper this year than it's ever been before. To see this man, because he's an insane athlete. But look, if the shoe, like if it was somebody else, do you think they would go as far as to suspend them
If it was,
and do all of this? Like, say if this was LeBron, even though LeBron
Nah,
probably would never do
nah,
nothing like
don't
this.
go that way.
Let's say if this was LeBron. LeBron got his, you know what I mean? He on Instagram Live, do the same exact thing. Does the same exact thing. Does he get suspended?
No, LeBron's gonna make a statement and say, "I apologize for my action that's out of character." Blase, blase. They're gonna say the king makes mistakes. Now let's go the other way. Let's say Pat Bev did this shit.
Pat Bev would be suspended for 2 years.
Yes.
They would give him the OJ
Yes.
Mayo treatment. Oh, you
Because-
snorted coke? Goodbye.
So look, it's kind of like this.
Man, that man snorted
Ja-
powder one time and he can't play in the NBA? Bruh.
Ja, no, it was multiple times. He kept failing. That man was a real. I thought it was weed. I ain't
What
know
up,
it was
Super?
cocaine.
No, bruh. It was not weed. Melo smokes weed before games. This dude got suspended for a long. He just now got his suspension. Like he's just now eligible to play again, and he does not play, and he hasn't even tried out for the NBA.
Oh my God, he
It's
over there
been
playing
years.
Mario Chalmers. He on the same team with Mario Chalmers across. the league.
Yes. It's been years, bro. But they said over there he's a shell of himself. He ain't even the same dude. Over some powder. That man was high 1 day, 2 days, 3
Boogie
maybe,
sugar.
3 days
Bro,
maybe.
y'all heard of the white guy? I can't think his name. The white guy that played for the Knicks, and he did cocaine before he started playing. They got a whole documentary about that
A
man.
white dude that snorted cocaine
He sniffed the line.
before he
He
played.
sniffed the line and went out and had the best game of his career.
I bet he did. And probably damn near had a heart attack too.
That man had the best game of his career. Steven Jackson, and who was that? Ron Artest? Was it Steven Jackson and Ron Artest? Or it was Matt Barnes. No, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson used to smoke dope before every game. They didn't
I believe
play
it.
good. They didn't play good defense now unless they was high.
I believe it. Oh
Man,
man.
keep getting those shit out. But Ja, the reason why they're not doing Ja that dirty, the Grizzlies did a good job by jumping in front of it. But if the Grizzlies act like they didn't care, then the NBA would have had to step in. So I just wait for these 3 more games to come, and man, hopefully our boys get back on there and bust some heads and make people forget about this shit.
Yeah. I think they gonna hate regardless, bro. Let's be honest.
Chris Brown did that shit years ago. Motherfuckers still talking about it.
Cocaine?
They said Ja Morant,
Cocaine?
he's still on cocaine.
I said that. You told me I was lying.
No, he went.
Ah.
I told you
But
that boy did 8 balls all the time.
but he's a functioning cokehead, so I give him a pass.
I bet you if you was Chris Brown's neighbor, he'd walk outside looking like he ate a powdered donut on the regular.
I'm like, give me some. You Chris Brown.
Hell
I
no.
want-
What?
Hell no.
No, listen. I want to
I
get where
don't
you
want,
at.
nah, bro.
If
If he do
powder
coke, as
make
much
me
as he
rich-
do coke, bro, no. No.
If cocaine
You
makes
couldn't
me
handle. You can't handle the coke. You can't handle the bruh.
I'm rich.
You'll be fighting niggas in no time.
You hear me? Rick James did cocaine and he was rich.
That's Rick James, bro. Rick James was different. Rick James was different. Boy was writing music for Tina Marie. Like, this Rick James. Nigga had blouses on and shit. Bell bottoms.
Platforms.
Yeah.
With braids in his head with a bang. How you got braids with a bang?
Micro braids is it. So he sat there for hours.
He got his hair braided.
Hours and got his hair braided like that and went outside on purpose.
That's
with bees in his head.
Huh?
I said with bees in his head.
Oh shit. Did we lose?
I hope not. I was already late. Shit. They be losing people.
Poppy Luciano. It looked like we might have lost him. I don't know where he went, but he'll be back.
Be bike.
He'll be back.
Yeah, but I wanted to I didn't know if you had this. I wanted to talk about that stuff with Big Kemp.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So I just read a statement that the Shawn Kemp thing, that it was a mistake. There wasn't a drive-by. It was self-defense.
Yeah, they released the video. Yeah, they just released the video. Somebody was trying to rob him.
No, somebody did rob him. He was chasing them.
Oh.
He was chasing them. They stole something from his car, and no, they stole something from his car. From the statement I read, they stole something from his car. He was tracking the stolen item, found them, was following them. They shot at him, and then he shot back.
I feel like that's the blackest, rightest thing you're supposed to do.
Follow them?
You follow them with your strap.
What was that gum we used to eat as kids that didn't have, like, the flavor didn't last? That was a zebra stripe or some shit. You stole my zebra stripe, nigga.
Zebra stripe.
What was the name of that shit? That bro, we used to buy that gum all the time. That shit didn't ever, like, you two chews over. It was zebra stripe or some shit. You know what I'm talking about. Hubba bubble, hard ass gum. Take your teeth out.
Fuck out here still chewing double mint.
Bro, what's going on?
Double mint?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I don't fuck with the double mint, bro. You know what? Like, as far as gum goes, I think 5 Gum got that shit on lock.
I don't know. Orbit's pretty good, man.
I feel like Orbit is like Poindexter gum. Like, the dentist said chew it. I don't want that. The dentist said do that.
The reason why I like Orbits is because you can.
Oh.
What happened? Why y'all quiet? Y'all weird, bro. All right, what about Orbit, bro?
The reason why I like Orbits is because they want to save the environment, so you're able to chew the wrapping from the gum with the gum.
Listen, you want to save the environment? On YouTube, there was a village of people that they didn't chew gum. They tore twigs off of a tree.
Yeah, that's true.
And they chewed it until it was like a ball, and they just kept chewing it. Saved the environment, bro. So then when they got done, they would just put that shit in, like, put it on the ground or some compost or some shit. I don't know.
It's some villages out here they'll take a stick and use it as a toothbrush.
Oh yeah, I seen that too.
Yeah, and it worked.
Would you do it?
Hell yeah. Monkey see, monkey do.
I feel like that's horrible terminology when you talk about Africans. You like, damn, bro.
Why you go there?
You the one said it. That's horrible. You should be ashamed. We just left Black History Month, brother.
Because then I could do, man.
You said he got a do-rag.
Big chewing ass.
Bro, I'm gonna tell him what you said too, bro. You stupid.
What?
Somebody said you got a do-rag. That man's equipment is doing him dirty, and that's what you gonna say to him?
It is.
He talking to you.
I was talking to you, yeah. I'm talking to Mon. I'm gonna tell him what you said. What about you, nigga?
Oh,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so he just shot back at him. So they investigated it already, which was pretty fast.
yeah, they
It was
let him
pretty
out too.
fast. Because that news broke what? Last night? Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
They investigated it. It was like, no, man. I ain't just gonna
That's
chase
Shawn
nobody
Kemp.
down and shoot him. But Shawn Kemp don't even look like himself anymore, though, bro. I think that's the big story.
He like
I was
an
like,
uncle.
who is this nigga?
He like an uncle.
Who
He
is
like he beat
this?
niggas up.
This is Shawn Kemp. This the same dude that we was watching dunk on niggas, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm happy that they got that squared away though. We don't need to see another black man in jail.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Speaking of black people,
They're good.
so I want to talk about this, y'all, because it's not funny, but it's funny to me. Well,
So how is
not funny?
Yeah, how was it funny?
Okay, so
It's
check
not
this out.
funny.
Fuck lad,
Fat boy.
Four Americans was kidnapped in Mexico, right?
this nigga.
What?
How is that funny, bro? Them people, like three of them
wait.
died. Two or three of them died, bro.
Wait, let me finish. Y'all ain't let me get it out.
I feel like this about to be fucked up, and you're gonna get canceled. So-
They got kidnapped, right? That is very unfortunate. I hope that never happened to them. But of course, two of them were killed. The other two were found alive. I don't know if they was harmed or what.
Was it two
Oh, I
and two?
thought-
Oh, I thought it was three died in
I
one.
thought it was 2 and 2. I
Oh,
think it's 2 and 2.
I didn't
So-
read the story because I didn't know we were gonna talk about it, but I can
Yeah.
read into it later.
So this, you could go further into it, but I just got to get this out, bro.
Mm.
So they found out that it was the Gulf Coast cartel in Mexico, right? So when they found out today, the Gulf Coast cartel was like, "Look, we want to issue an apology. We do not stand by these antics. Here are the 5 guys that did it. Here, you can have them. We apologize." I have never in my life seen a gang, a fearful gang, a fearless gang, give people over because they don't want their smoke. Do you feel like
So you saying the cartel handed the culprits over?
yes, but they issued a statement. That's what's fucking me up. That's funny to me. What kind of gang? That's like the mafia being like, let's send this statement to the news. We do not condone violence, even though we cut people's heads off online. We do not condone violence. We do not condone kidnapping.
Mhm.
But I feel like they probably just did that because it was with the. I feel like they did that because it was America. They didn't want America on their head.
No, I don't think it had anything to do with America, to be honest. I think, like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, bro, freaking, he's bike. When it comes to that kind of stuff, I think it's more so it's like chess. They making moves. You know what I mean? They making moves. Because if we go all the way back, in American history, there was, and of course, you know, like I said, I didn't research none of this because I didn't know we was talking about this, but the U.S. was allowing certain amounts of drugs and certain shit to come in to the U.S.
You been watching Snowfall, boy?
With the supposed,
You been
no,
watching
not
Snowfall?
like it's documentaries on this shit. It was
Yeah,
certain
I know.
amounts of, like, you know, products and, you know, paraphernalia allowed to enter the U.S. in their supposed drug war. So I think it's just small fish. You know what I mean? You're giving up something small for a bigger picture. You don't want them down your neck because they allowing you to do so much. So it's like, look, here you go. Here go the dudes that did it. They didn't ask permission to do this, so here y'all go. Here go the 5 dudes that did it. We need y'all to still allow us to deliver our cocaine. Okay?
Yeah,
We're
okay.
still gonna
look,
deliver our
they
cocaine
probably
on Wednesday night, as usual.
Look, we kill on Mondays and Tuesdays.
And
We
they
say
did
nothing
that.
about Wednesday.
Yeah.
That was Oh, they all.
That was
You
not
ain't
an approved. That was
all.
not sanctioned at all. So yeah, I think it's like small fish. They gave him up for something like that. They not gonna tell you why for real. Come on, bro. Statements are just statements. Them shits don't really, you know what I mean?
You don't have enough.
I feel you. What'd you say, Papa Logiano?
Sanction me with your army. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have an army. I guess that means you need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Bruh. Yeah,
Bro,
man.
this shit, like, man, this stuff need to go ahead and go through, bro, so I can get my real service back, bro, because Wi-Fi doing me dirty right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this happening to you, bro. I know the struggle.
You are struggling, bro. Man. So.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
I wanted to ask this because Papi Lokiano pointed out to me that sometimes we just need to have discussions and not ask people how you feel about something. Even though sometimes I be wanting to know how you feel about something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, so thinking about the creative process, bro, like your creative process. Like when you getting ready to do something creative, like write a song, draw something, type something up, write a book, whatever. Like, what is it that I don't know how do you word that? What is it that sparks your creative? Yeah, what sparks your creative process? Like, what is your creative process? Yeah, what is your creative process? Like, what, you know what I mean? What
trauma?
What trauma?
Yeah,
what,
like
jail?
What the fuck?
I get shut up.
You get beat
up
up and then
me and I'm asking.
You get inspired and get his ass beat and get inspired. I'm gonna go write a fucking book, man.
I get inspired. I get inspired by trauma and heartache. I know that sounds bad, but it's just that's what pushes me. Like if I'm in a good mood, I kind of goof off or kind of procrastinate. Like I'd be motivated to do it, but it'll be for another reason. When I'm motivated from my heart, it's through trauma and heartache. That's when I give my best, and you know.
So would you think that would you say that that's sustainable?
No, it's not sustainable for constant success. No, it's not. But that's just how I get through. Because if you, like, just for example, just me, if you told me right now, Black Haven Mon, we got a song, we need you to drop 16 bars from your heart right now. Like, I need you to write that shit down, be able to perform it. I probably won't have that 16 bars, or it'll probably be trash. You know what I'm saying? But Lord forbid, like, well, not Lord forbid, let's say back in 2019 when my favorite cousin died. When he died, I probably could have wrote an album, goddammit, because I was hurt. I probably could have dropped 2 EPs on the nigga ass, because the shit I just went through, how I felt, you can't recreate that feeling. You know what I'm saying? So, but also, I feel like, I feel the same type of motivation when, like, my kids was born, and when I got married, when I got a car. When things like that happen to me, yeah, I be
so also
motivated.
Non-traumatic experience.
Yeah, but I do my best.
I wouldn't say that your marriage and kids were traumatic, nigga.
Well, I'm saying like those are big events in my life that was positive, and I'm motivated, but I'm more motivated through the bad thing.
What about you, Papi Lokiano?
When I go take a shit.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck?
Like, oh, like,
bro, hold on, let me catch my breath, nigga. Bro, I know, Badu, I know. I don't know why he did.
Hey man, that ain't serious though.
He said, "For real, go take a shit."
For real. I wrote
nigga,
one.
You always inspired. Shit.
But when I wasn't in the bathroom. Oh, but every song that I've written, I've wrote in the bathroom.
Really?
Real talk.
So you really
So you
be
giving us
spitting that hot
shitty
shit?
lyrics? You giving us shitty lyrics?
He be spitting that hot shit.
For real though. Cause nigga said that hot shit. Shut up, fool. No, but I wrote.
He called you Poop Poppy.
He said poop rap. That's what he said.
I thought he said Poop Poppy. That's funnier.
I wrote Faces Gun in the bathroom. I finished the lyrics at work though, at Wendy's. I wrote.
This man did a whole song with me that he wrote in the bathroom.
All the songs that I wrote with you, I wrote in the bathroom.
Oh Lord.
All
Wow,
of them.
that man be getting them shitty lyrics, didn't even know it.
Bro, he. I ain't gonna say he watched me go in there, but I would leave out the. He gone for like.
I would be making the beat, not paying attention to what he doing, thinking he behind me writing. I guess he wasn't.
Bro, like for real, I would go in the bathroom, and sometimes it wouldn't even be to take a shit. For real.
You just sitting in the bathroom.
I would just be sitting in the bathroom, bro, and you know what I'm saying? It's quiet in there. You know what I'm saying? I can listen. At that time, I could listen to a whole different. I can listen to a whole different song and be writing a song, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's just that solidarity.
He said, "Wash your mouth after the shitty lyrics."
If that's the word that I want to put there,
solitude.
You know what I'm saying? I guess you could say me being by myself.
For peace and tranquility.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Me being by myself, I can literally write any type of song. You just give me the beat, a topic, and leave me alone, and I will write you a song. Leave me the fuck alone, and we good.
So my follow-up question would be like, is it necessary? Like, does it necessarily have to be the bathroom? What if it's just like a place of peace and solitude? Like,
let's say if using the back of your cab. If it's using the back of your cab, it's raining outside.
Not the back of the cab. It's like if say because he on the road, but say he's like
I'm talking
in
about.
Phoenix.
Say
he has an apartment and he just has like a study or like a chill room with no TV or something like that, and that's his go-to spot.
Nope.
It gotta be the bathroom.
Has to be the bathroom. I've tried it several. When I had that apartment on Tulane, I wrote songs like in my room, but them shits was trash. But I go to the bathroom.
Was the lyrics trash or the shit itself? These are questions that we need answered.
Them shits was boo-boo. But I would go to the bathroom and write and just write and be like, bro, what the fuck? And let me take that back, because I've actually wrote 4 songs. I wrote 4 songs.
Said people get the Holy Spirit in church. He get his inspiration in the shit.
Somebody on your ass.
That's Badu, bro. Oh, I'm dying. Go ahead, bro. I ain't want to interrupt you. I just wanted to read that comment.
Like Robio say. But nah, for real. Like, some people get their motivation around other people. Like, I can't record with everybody. So far I can only record with D Terrell. But I can't write a song with just everybody around me. It has to. I have to be by myself.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like me, I don't know, mine weird. Like my inspiration just comes at random times, bro. and I wish I could like keep it going and keep it on.
My inspiration come like beat this dick.
It'd be red. What? What are you talking about? No, bro. It's like, no, it'd be like rant. Like I'll be walking down the street. Like when I called y'all and told y'all, let's do a podcast, it was random. I was at work. I was like, you know what? We should all be on the show. Called y'all. I was in the middle of work, bro. It's busy as hell. Busy as hell at work. Like, it'd be random. And I'd be like, bro, this would be an amazing idea. We should do this. And I think we stayed on the phone for like 2 hours talking about it. But yeah, it'd be random. Like random times. I'll get like random song ideas in my head. And I hate when it happened because it'd be like, when I get a real good song idea in my head, I'm nowhere near my equipment. Nowhere near it. Probably halfway across town.
Why don't you write it? Why don't you write it in your phone?
But here's the thing, not lyrics. Like, I'll get the song, like the beat, the melody, the drums, all that stuff be in my head. And it's like, you know what I mean? First of all, being a music creator, it's like the song that you have in your head doesn't always come out the way that you heard it in your head anyway. So by the time I make it back to my equipment, either I forgot it or I forgot parts of it, or, you know what I mean? So it's different. But yeah, it'd be random. Very random.
Because I was going to say, like, I kind of feel like Papa Logiano because some of my best music or songs, shit, either the traumatic stuff or I was with your ass. But he didn't seen me. If I had to write a song right then and there, it takes me all goddamn night. It takes me forever to write.
I used to whip them out, bro. Bro, I used to write them joints. And then like a lot of times I would write it, and then when I went to record the verse, I would record the verse or say the verse, and I'd be like, and I would just change it up on the fly because I'd be like, okay, I wrote this, but this sound better. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Matter of fact, what's the song we recorded? Oh, it was like our second song. No, our first song. When you told me come over, you said, bro, come over to the house and record your verse. Nigga, I came over there, I listened to your verse, and I went home, wrote it, and then came back like the next day or something and finished it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like,
what song was
I
that?
had it by myself. I want to say, Check My Swag.
Good, man. Yo.
Yeah, girl. Swag money in a paper bag. Boy, I've been about my paper something that you
It's been so long since I wrote. I can't even remember my process for writing. Like, I feel like I used to just sit down and I would always come up with the chorus first.
with a Cuban cigar.
Cross my legs, contemplate life. Comb my hair over my eyes slightly. Fuck you talking about?
Have a glass of Cavassier.
Swirl it around, sniff it.
You back then, you had, for me, it would have been perfect because it was, look where you stayed at. Damn, man, would you stop zooming in and out?
That made that dramatic.
It said where you were was perfect, and you know, and it was great.
Motherfucker want to zoom back. Yeah, let me get back on you. But you know what I'm saying? For you, it would have been. For me, it would have been perfect with your setup. You know what I'm saying? It was just you and your grandma. But for me, I had my brother, my sister, and my stepmom.
Yeah, I feel you. You had more people in the house.
So that's why I would always go to the bathroom.
But you didn't have nobody busting in your room. Now stop doing all that. You need to go to church. Everybody making that music. What is that? That ain't even. You need to go to church. That's what you need to do. Go to church.
There's 4 niggas in there.
Hey,
what y'all all up here doing?
His grandma said
Y'all
to me,
stealing?
"I'll be like, all right, fool."
Like,
Look,
I live
like,
here.
What
are you talking about? Am I
staying
stealing?
for church? Look, you staying for church? You staying for church, baby?
Bro, I
All right,
swear.
Fool, I'ma holler at you, fool.
Now, y'all gonna go to church with us tomorrow now, right? Y'all over here
Shout out,
eating up all the food.
shout out to Chuck.
Eating up all the food. You gonna go to church?
No.
Huh?
I'm not.
Hey.
Not.
Hey, so
No.
When did y'all gain y'all consciousness as a person? Do y'all remember? When did you realize that
if you were not conscious before, how would you know when?
No, exactly. I'm asking, how old were you
before you learned that you were making mistakes in life and all that kind of stuff?
No, before you knew you was alive. You was a human being here on
Bruh,
Earth.
you don't even remember what you did when you first learned how to doo-doo in the toilet. Like, what are you talking about? How would we know? We didn't know before. So at what point do you be like,
I give you an example.
I didn't know yesterday, but today I know. Like, who the fuck?
I give you an example. I remember answering the phone and it was the wrong number. I remember answering the phone and it was the wrong number. The guy was like, is your mother home? I said, no. He said, well, when she gets home, make sure she gives me a call back. I said, okay, but the nigga never left the number. Never said his name or nothing. I remember that, and that's when I remember actually knowing that I was alive. You know how little kids don't even know they're alive. They just run through like, do. I better go play. I want to do this, do that. They don't even know they're alive. So,
bro, are you a crackhead?
This nigga said,
I remember that one day I was alive. Nigga, what? What are you talking about, bro?
Y'all niggas know what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all niggas mind closed. You gotta open the third eye.
Look, Dr. Umar, shut up.
No, but hey, but for real, all right, well, I'll say this. What's the first thing?
Did y'all see that video
what do you remember
of
right
Dr.
now?
Umar talking about Kanye West? He was like, I think he's addicted to white vagina.
bro.
Dr. Umar is out of line, bro. That dude, he be, oh my God.
Black vagina is great as well.
Huh?
The white vagina is great, but black vagina is great as well.
I'm not comparing. I just thought that was weird to say about somebody. Like, how do you make that comparison and say that you think something wrong with Kanye and then make that statement? I was like, bro, Dr. Umar be doing too much, bro.
Right now, he ain't nothing but clout.
Yeah.
He really just clout chasing now.
So Dr. Umar is, what's this dude name that be talking all this big shit on the internet? Real small dude.
Charleston White?
Yeah, so Charleston White and Dr. Umar, same person. Never seen them in the room together? Same nigga.
Listen here, homie. I've been locked up.
Y'all
Bruh,
niggas ain't on my level. Y'all niggas ain't even answer my question because y'all some hoes.
Bro, because you a
I called y'all niggas
crackhead.
some hoes.
That's
I
stupid.
already knew we was at like 2.
You remember shit from 2 years old?
Yes.
Y'all
Nigga.
niggas lying. Y'all
Wow.
niggas, no, nobody remembers
That's
none of
crazy,
that.
fool.
Stop it.
See, that's why I asked the question.
I don't
That's
remember.
why.
Bruh, look. I'm horrible with ages.
Bruh,
I'm terrible with ages.
Bruh,
This is what I remember. I remember being in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Clarksdale is how you say it if you're from Clarksdale.
Wait. Whoa. Say that again.
Clarksdale.
Wrong.
Clarksdale.
Wrong. Where
Don't
the
tell
fuck
me.
is this S at?
Clarksdale.
Clogdale.
Wrong.
Clogdale.
Wrong.
I said
It's
S.
Bardale.
Clogdale.
Anyway, I remember being down there, and I vaguely remember getting a whooping for my cousin took the car, but the car was running because my auntie got out the car, went in the house. So my cousin got in the driver's seat. We drove around the block in the car, but we was like super young. I can't remember how old I was. I was probably like 4 or 5, maybe. I don't know.
Damn. How old was your cousin?
Probably like 7.
What the fuck?
Let the record show that it's not me.
But I remember that, but I don't remember how old we were. And
You wanna know why?
What?
That was a traumatic experience. That was traumatic as fuck.
Oh, we got our ass beat.
Yeah, you could have died, nigga. You could have died.
I mean, okay. I was not the driver of said
But
vehicle.
look, what's even weirder is like whenever I would talk about it, like when we were growing up, I'd be like, man, do y'all remember this? Nobody but me remembers. I'm like, bro, y'all don't remember?
Did it really happen, my nigga?
Yes, bro. I'm not a crackhead like you.
I'm not a crackhead. I just indulge in certain activities.
It was not me.
Crack cocaine.
Like, yeah, nigga, I was like 2 years old. Remember? No. It's like 4.
That's where mine started. 4 years old, where I gained my consciousness.
Shit, there, I was like 2 though, but I was like 4. We talking about traumatic experiences, but we talking about being conscious of you being alive and shit like that. But this traumatic experience that I remember is '93. We had a ice storm.
I remember that.
I had on my Power Ranger pajamas.
'93.
And everything in our house went out. The electric, the power, the gas.
'93.
Everything.
You said that like an old nigga.
Yeah, mama.
Back in '86, it was a tornado came through, blew this lady dress smooth off of her body, and then we went inside because that woman was built like a brick.
Shut your ass. But, bro, like, when that shit happened, we had to go to my grandmama's house. She had, like, well, she got this big-ass house in the middle of Jonestown. Like, soon as you get into Jonestown from a certain angle, it's her house first. And so we had to go over there. Man, we stayed over there for like a week. But going back to
so Jonestown still had power.
What?
Well, just her house.
Just her house.
Oh.
I ain't gonna say just her house, but for our family, it was just her house.
Yeah.
Everybody came over to her house. When I knew that I was a person, when I was alive, I was like 2. And I cut my foot outside playing with my brother.
And that shit hurt bad. The motherfucker made your ass say, "Oh, I'm alive."
No. That's like the first memory that I have ever.
Core memory. I bet now you be watching the flow so you don't step on shit.
I mean, that started afterwards. So, because like I was like 7, 8-ish.
Who was y'all first? Go ahead, I'm listening.
I said I stepped on a rusty nail and that bitch had got stuck in my. And my mama had to get that bitch out. And I stayed out of school. Nigga, I stayed out of school for like a week. The fuck? I was so miserable at home by myself. I stepped on my motherfucking foot. Like, look, ma, I can step now. She said, okay, let's go. I went straight to school. I was so fucking happy. All right, that's it. What's your question, orangutan? I mean, Black Haven Motor.
What was do y'all remember y'all first crush, bro? What grade were you in?
Fuck that bitch.
When you liked your first girl or boy?
First of all, I hope don't nobody on this panel.
Who the fuck you think you talking to? When you liked your first girl or boy? Listen.
Bro, I remember a girl named, I was in first grade. That was in first grade. I think I was in second. I think it was second grade.
You had a crush in second grade?
Yes, her name was Cartissa, some shit like that.
She sounded like she would beat you the fuck up.
And I'm gonna tell you how I started liking her. We was outside Garden View.
We're not on none of the topics that I wrote in the description at all. But go ahead, this is fun.
We here now.
So she did a cartwheel in front of me, and her shirt fell down, and I'm like, ooh.
So basically, you was just a little ass perv. And her shirt fell down, and I saw her belly button, and I was like, "Whoa!"
You gotta think about it. This is a child. She didn't have nothing, and I'm looking at her like, "Yeah, ooh."
She's got great fucking skin.
She wore glasses. She wore glasses that had like a little mustache. I remember her.
Oh hell no! In the second grade, she had a mustache.
Yes, bro.
Was this woman Hispanic?
Oh my God!
What? What? That's a serious question.
You out of line.
No, I'm not. This is a serious question. What was her ethnicity, nigga?
She was black, bro.
Oh, okay.
She was black.
Damn.
She
must have been light skinned.
She was
light skinned. Huh?
Yeah, she was light skinned. But what would make you assume that she was?
I was just asking a valid question. That's all. That's all I was doing.
But you said it so confidently. Was she Hispanic, bro? Was she Hispanic?
I was just asking. I guess that's my bad if that came off wrong. I was just asking what her ethnicity was, bro. That's all I was doing. This nigga stupid. Yeah, bro. I remember. I don't remember. Like I said, I'm horrible with dates and all that shit. I remember being in school at Germantown Elementary, and I forgot. I can remember her. No, Anne Marie. That bitch.
That
bitch.
She broke your heart, fool.
You know, it's a crush. You know what I mean? You got a crush. Like, when you that young, you don't say nothing to your crush like that. Like, you know what I mean?
You sound like you feel hurt. Let that hurt go. Let that hurt go.
Bro, no. I refuse. She was Poppy Lokiano before Poppy Loki. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. She was the new Poppy Lokiano. Oh, yeah, she didn't want to play soccer with me, bitch. And then she called me, oh no, she tried to check me. You been, bruh. I forgot what she called me. She called me Dairy Queen. Yeah, bitch.
Dirty bitch. Don't call me that.
Hey, whoever you is, lady, you hurt my cousin's feelings, and I don't like that.
That bitch called me Dairy Queen. Said I couldn't play soccer with them.
That was 25 years ago.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
That was 25 years ago.
Fuck that shit.
Oh my God. What about you, Papa Lokiano, bro? What was your first crush, bro?
You want to know who was my first crush or when?
Like what? Like when? When? If you want to share information too, that's cool.
So my first crush, her name was Brittany Stevens.
You know what? I'm sick of y'all. Y'all serial killers. Y'all serial killers, bro.
You don't remember names?
Because that makes it a whole day.
No, well, Anne Marie was her first name, bro.
Bro, you know her. You know her social. You know her social too, nigga.
Fuck no. She wouldn't even let me play soccer, nigga. How would I know?
I'm talking to Papa Lokiano. He looked like a serial killer with that mic changing in the silhouette.
That man deep thought and said, "Fuck that bitch."
Bro. But her name is Brittany. And the reason why I said her last name is because growing up, it was two Britneys in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But when I started crushing on her, bro, I was in Head Start.
Damn.
Whoa!
Do y'all know what Head Start is?
Hell yeah, I went to Head Start in Clarksdale.
Nigga, I
you
was
had to be like 4 years old.
Yes.
Why you?
Yes.
What you do, bro? You want some of my animal cookies? With the animal cookies?
First of all, Head Start gave you some of the nastiest food.
We shared our nap time tie together.
Ooh. Damn! Boy, you was a player. Hey,
bro. So,
boy was a young player.
You said Blackhaven Mine was a perv?
Oh hell! I guess I was the only sensible nigga.
Don't open that can of worms. Don't open that can of worms unless you ready to spread it.
We should have tied.
You think he was a bird?
Oh,
That bitch gave me her oatmeal.
we just heard out every now and then. You know what I'm saying? It was often, but it was every now and then. But bro,
You conveniently forgot yours in your cubby.
But hold on, Poppy Luciano. Hold on, Poppy Luciano. You wanna know what I got from that? You wanna know what I just got from that? Where the fuck was y'all teacher? Where the fuck was the teacher at?
What they was Head Start, they wasn't doing nothing sexual.
I don't give a fuck. He's 4 years old, spooning.
Well, let us fucking use our nap time towel together.
Y'all was spooning.
Well, we was laying side by side, but
Yeah, ain't no spooning going on in no.
boy, it didn't start.
They
I
held
wake
up.
hands.
What do you want to be when you grow up? You're a man.
When I get older, I'm gonna take you out, and you're gonna see a whole lot of stuff. We're gonna see a lot of stuff together. We're gonna see a whole lot of stuff, and we don't have to stay on this town anymore. And fuck this town. We're gonna leave this town. Fuck it.
Let me ask y'all this.
You're gonna live on the moon.
Let me ask y'all this. How long?
We're gonna move to New Jersey.
y'all,
Huh?
Say it one more time, man.
how long did y'all like y'all first crush?
Oh, up till I left. Up till when I left elementary school.
Almost that whole school year. Till she said I couldn't play soccer. Bitch.
And you wanna know something? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I liked her all the way up to 6th grade. But then when I actually started liking girls like that, I found out she was a duck. I'm sorry to say that. I hope she never see this, but I found out she was a duck later on.
She sounded like a duck. I mean, she had a mustache in the fucking second
But
grade.
she was a kid. She was a kid.
What are you, bruh? You didn't think that was gonna get thicker? Bruh, you know how petty I am? She wouldn't let me play soccer, right? We had field day. Guess who got good at soccer? And that was one of the games we had to play. And I beat her ass. No mercy. No mercy.
More.
Yes, sir.
You be fucking with the ducks.
Damn. Fucking with the ducks.
That man had been waiting. 12 years.
20. Nah, yeah, you right. 12 years. 12
That man had
years.
been waiting 12 years.
12 years to get your ass back. Damn. Fucking with the
Wait.
ducks.
And he got me because I didn't know he was finna say that shit. That man led it to that shit so smooth.
You be fucking with the ducks.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd have had a couple in my day. I ain't gonna even lie.
Bro, you embarrassed the shit out of me that day, bro.
Bruh,
I ain't even.
the girl he wanted, the girl he was talking to was right there. This nigga looked her dead in her face and said, I want to see what she look like. Let me see. Damn. You be fucking with them ducks. Bro,
Everything.
yo, this nigga was so mad. Bruh, that was one of the maddest I've ever seen Poppy Luciano. Yo.
And I said, the fucked up thing about it, I didn't even apologize to him. I just kept saying, nigga, you could
He was
really,
like, bro,
huh?
she a duck. What the fuck you want from me, bro? Like, this nigga was for real finna get put out the car all the way in South Haven. That nigga was finna put you the fuck out because that nigga tried to leave me many times. So I know he was finna leave your ass.
Oh.
He finna be talking about the lady that I want, nigga. Get your ass out of here.
No,
Say
see, at first, you know, when we young, you try to act hard around your niggas, so you don't say the whole thing. So at the time, Poppy Luciano was just making it seem like this was his Wendy's plug. This is Wendy's plug. Look, he fuck with that Wendy's, get him little free nuggets and shakes here and there. You know
He
what I'm
worked there,
saying?
nigga.
Yeah, like he was like, yeah, man, you know, She's just one of my little junts. Didn't know this nigga was really pursuing her, goddamn. Didn't know. So shit, I said what. I just feel like at the time, if I was fucking with a bitch that looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger, let me know. If I'm blinded by something, let me know. Let me know.
I'm gonna go back in time.
No, bro, because
to second grade. Pull you to the side and say that bitch need a manscaped.
We are not promoting manscaped.
Hey, bro, do y'all go
full shaver?
Hey, fam, you need to get her mustache trimmed up.
brother. She got Jesse Jackson mustache from the 70s.
But man, let me answer my question. I had a crush on from kindergarten to the time that I left high school.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's how you know her whole name.
Nigga, we stayed around the corner from each other.
And you tell me you never shot a shot?
I shot my shot plenty of times.
After bricking so many times, I would have stopped shooting them hoes.
Yeah, what? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Facts.
Okay, Shaq.
So I shot my shot and still ain't got that. Hey, look.
Over.
Somebody zoom in on my face. Hey, look, Brittany, if you watching this, you need to give me a shot of that. Hey,
it's over. Bro, listen.
Playing.
Listen here. Let me tell you something. I'm too petty for that shit. The minute you said, no, you can't play soccer, Dairy Queen. Bro, I went out my way to learn how to play soccer. I begged my mama to put me on a soccer team so I could get good. All to beat her ass.
You a little spiteful some bitch, ain't you?
Fuck.
Who the heck? Who's Peggy?
Who?
Peggy. What's up, Peggy?
Hello, Peggy. Welcome to Cut the Fucking Malarkey. You just so happen to come at the end, but we're happy that you're here.
Indefinite climate lockdowns? What's that?
Yeah. What that is?
What's that, fellas?
I don't know. But I'll tell you what it is.
Sure.
What
bro,
it is.
Bro.
What's...
Listen. Because I wrote this in the description. Because we're not finna get to both of those. The Dillon Brooks, and since the game is going on, Dillon Brooks and Draymond Green, they beefing. That is all.
What? because Dillon Brooks said, "Oh, I don't like Warriors." Nigga, don't nobody like LeBron and the Lakers. Draymond, stop crying. On your little weak-ass podcast.
But I ain't gonna lie, he really came. See, Dillon ain't really no platform type of guy, so it gave the chance for Draymond to come and clap back, and it felt like Draymond's clapback went hard on Dillon because he actually has the platform. And he tore apart everything that
yeah.
He basically kind of challenged everything that Dillon said. But he really taking it out on because we look like we whooping their ass right now, knock on wood. So
indefinite climate lockdowns are happening in Oxford, England right now. Interesting. I'm listening to you. I'm just looking up.
Oh no, I was finna tell you guys that I love you guys.
Bruh.
You don't love me? You know what, audience? Our people, it's okay to tell your brother that you love him. It's okay to tell your sister that you love him. You never know what you say or what you'll do that'll make somebody's day, that'll brighten up their day. You never know, hugging somebody could stop them from killing themselves. That one person on the side of the road who said, "Give me $1." You don't know if that $1 will make or break them that day.
That's true.
Use your heart. Use your heart.
That's a lot of information. I'm gonna read into that. I'm gonna read into it so I can see what's going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And on my TikTok, but well, I said it about yourself, but sometimes you just tell somebody that you appreciate them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? They can go a long way.
Absolutely.
So yeah, hey,
Okay.
both of you ugly motherfuckers. I appreciate y'all.
Well, I got to be all that, bro. I got to be all that, bro.
I appreciate you too.
I
Big
appreciate
head
you
ass.
guys as well.
Hey, what's up,
You
man?
guys are very, very fucking
Brown
melanated.
Danny.
It's awesome. Did you come here every week and you share your opinions and thoughts and feelings? And yeah.
I know this probably some fat man shit. I really want to eat this food.
Bruh, eat.
I'm not. That's unprofessional and unethical. I'm not gonna do that.
Nigga, how many times have you seen me eat?
You like an
Like I
M&M.
said,
The blue sucked off of it. I said pause.
Don't cover it up now. It's too late. We've already seen it. Y'all wildin'. You guys are wild.
Brown M&M man. He's a brown M&M man.
but before we go, I did want to talk about. We should have talked about it earlier. Oh, hello.
We here. What? Why you say like we on the phone?
My bad.
Oh, hello. How the
So,
hell are you?
So we talked about earlier, but I want to talk about the NBA and their referees. So we all know that the officiating in the NBA has been horrible this season. I think we can all agree on that.
What?
The Toronto Raptors guard, Van Vliet.
I was gonna watch that after
Very
the show.
fairly.
He apparently ripped into them today.
Oh yeah, man. He went hard. He told them he didn't care about being fined. He told them that the head crew chief, the head referee, was a bitch and he fucked up. He fucked up the game. They fucked up the calls, and he feel like he's being targeted. He said he don't care about being fined. You can fine him. He'll eat that. And now, my question about this is about what happened is this. Why does a player have to go as far as getting fined for something that everybody sees? Like, we see that they're making questionable calls. We see what just happened to Scotty Barnes, the players for Toronto, how they just ejected him for nothing. His hands was up. Even the other refs didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, because that ref said that he said something that undermined the officiating crew.
The
integrity of the officiating crew. So, which would be what? Because Draymond does that all the time. Like,
that's why
that man didn't even say what he was saying wasn't even loud. Like, it was a whisper. The other ref was standing right behind him, didn't even hear him.
I don't even like Jordan Poole. Like, he a good basketball. I don't even like him. That man tossed the ball to the referee.
He didn't even toss it. He bounced past it.
And they gave him a tech.
They gave him a tech for it.
Gave him a tech. And I hate the fact that, okay, my point is this. I don't feel like they should have fined him. I think they fined him for cussing on TV, but I don't think they should have fined him for speaking how he feels about people who control the game.
They will, because
It's
it's an authority thing. They don't want you to challenge their authority. We're in charge, whether we're wrong or right. You know what I mean?
These niggas is sensitive. Sensitive ass niggas. That's what it is.
A remote? They remotes? That's what they are?
A remote.
My
with
bad.
a
I was cheating looking at the gizang.
What the phone got to do with that?
That nigga
What
turned
you
the
mean?
whole.
You turned your head and turned your phone at the same damn time. Yeah. So the indefinite climate lockdowns, they said if you're allowed to leave, it'll only be 100 times a year per household.
Damn.
I'm gonna look into that some more. That's wild, bro.
Did y'all niggas hear me?
Hey,
Did y'all niggas hear me?
what you say?
No.
Man?
I said them niggas is sensitive.
Yeah. Oh, the
Yeah,
players
some hoes. They mad because they ain't.
or the refs?
They mad because they couldn't shoot a jump shot and get selected into the NBA.
Wasn't it a referee that used to play in the NBA? It was like a black guy, black dude. I
Yeah,
can't remember his name.
He don't play in the NBA. He started from the bottom. You know, like referees have to do like coaches, so they start doing like, I'm exaggerating, but they probably do Pee-wee. Then leave Pee-wee and go to middle school.
They
leave middle
graduate
school, go to high school.
into more
They go to high
serious,
school, college, yeah, and then they'll probably go to AAU.
which is why
They
NBA referees look like the niggas that's on your $1 bill. Niggas old as hell.
The youngest ref I've seen is the Gucci Mane. They call him Gucci.
They call him Gucci. Yeah, but no, it's some female referees now, but they pretty young. Those female referees, Ashley somebody, and there's I forgot the black lady's name.
She's soft too.
But yeah, they be kind of sensitive, like. But it's only with certain players. Like I said, Draymond, bro, he be crumping on the court, crumping. What are you doing? He be crumping on the court. They don't call Nathaniel.
They do call it. They do call it. He wouldn't be second in Texas. They didn't.
They don't call it as much as they should. Let's be real.
Yeah, they don't. But
Let's be real.
hey, but a nigga who don't really say shit got 16.
The thing for me, Dillon Brooks says stuff, and he ain't really demonstrative about it. Some of those takes he deserved because he did go at the refs, like kind of hard, but some of them he didn't. Because it was like all he was doing was arguing his point when people argue their point all the time. You know what I mean? They argue their point all the time. Hey, I didn't touch him. I didn't foul him. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. You ugly. I don't like your haircut. You know what I mean?
You's a bitch.
Yeah.
Your mama got 16 lips.
And 18 of them ain't even on her face.
I thought it was a total of 16 though, bro. What the fuck?
All right, y'all. This been Cut the Malarkey.
This man here, dog.
Hey, but for real, I'm finna have to go. I'm sleepy.
Bro, you ain't got shit to do.
I'm hungry. I'm sleepy, Poppy.
Bro.
Shut that boy clean up.
Bruh. Anyway, you can do more than an hour.
It has been more than an hour, Poppy. Look,
It's been an hour and a half.
I see that.
Alrighty then. Let's get ready to get the fuck off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all ladies.
Ladies.
Let's get ready to get the fuck off.
Allow me to do this.
Go ahead.
Girl.
Bruh, stop. Shit. Man. Yeah, man. So we appreciate y'all tuning in tonight, Thursday night, with the game. Cut the Malarkey live right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Not Twitter tonight, because we're nobody on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing up.
I don't know. He made a fork out of his hand so he could scratch his head with it.
No. See,
this man is sign language. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. It's been Cut the Malarkey live. Y'all been real. That's Poppy Lokion on the left. I'm D30217 Black Haven Mon on the right of the screen. You can scan that QR code right there. Scan that QR code right there on your screen, and doggone, you can find us on all the other platforms and find the podcast on your podcast apps. Also in the description, we got a link in bio page, which is better because it got the videos on that bitch.
On that bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, if you know any artists of any type, please feel free to inbox any one of us.
Tag them in the comments. Just tag them in the comments. Put them on there.
On there.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we still got that spot at the beginning of the show. You know what I'm saying? We'll play your song. We'll play your video. You want to sing? You want to do a cover? Whatever.
Cover.
You know what I mean?
You see it.
Yeah.
But if you ass, I'm ass.
Trash.
Also, if you are an artist that likes to draw anything or you make shirts or anything, please feel free to hit us up.
Tap into your creativity.
Pizza Rail 217 Black Haven Mine 26 and Poppy Lokiano.
That man ain't been waiting to do that. Look at, he did a good job too. Good job, bro. I see it. I see it. He ain't gonna say nothing, but I see it.
Yeah, that was good. That was real good.
That boy sound good over there. Do it again.
Good. He real good.
Do it again.
Baby.
Y'all been real. Man, the word for tomorrow, for Friday, for the weekend, for the coming events in your life. Your creativity, like I said. Be creative, be free, and let that shit flow.
Let it flow. Let it flow. Don't hold it back.
Bye, man. Bye, man.
Copyright.
Bye, man.
Bro, you stupid.